So hi guys, welcome to Code and Innovate YouTube channel. In today's session, we are going to discuss about Zoho interview questions, which has been asked recently, 22nd and 23rd March of 2025. The first problem, what they have given in the sense, it is based upon pattern printing. So the sample input they have given 5. So if the input is 5, it should consist of 5 rows like that. Okay, wow. So this is the expected output they have given. So for this program, we are going to see how to write the program using Python. So let's get into the code. So first, we are going to get the user input from the user. So here, so for getting the user input, we'll be using input function. So basically, with the help of input function, we'll be getting string type of data. So with the help of typecasting, which is in function, I will convert this data into the integer format. After converting the data into the integer format, I'll be storing the data in an integer n. So here, what are the data is entered by the user, it will be stored in one variable n. So next line, we are going to write the code so that should have to print the pattern. So first for loop. So first I'm going to write the outer loop, outer in range. So it should be consist of totally 5, right? So we can directly write 1 comma. So here we can give write directly 6, or else you can give n plus 1 because it is based upon the user input. So now if the input is 5, 5 plus 1, 6. So 1 comma 6 range will execute like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So next we are going to write inner for loop for inner in range. So here if for increasing pattern, if you see here the pattern is increasing, right? So when the row is 1, column is also 1. When the row is 2, 2 column. When the row is 3, 3 column. When the row is 4, 4 column data they have given this. When the row is 5, 5 column data is there. So for this we can give the range like it start from 1 and it based upon the outer loop. So outer plus 1 like this we can give. So next inside this just I am going to give one print statement, print within the quotes 1 star. So now if I save this and run, let's see what happened. So before running, if it is any previous output is there, let's clean that. So here I am saving this day code and running this one, run module. So now if you see the output page, it is blinking here for the user input. Let's give 5. So if you see, all the stars have been printed in the single line, right? So like this linearly it has been printed, but this is not the format we want. So what is the change we have to do in this code? So let's use after printing star. So let's give one print statement. So or else if I use end argument, let's see first what happened. Comma end. This is the end argument. Save this and click on run. So if I say 5, so let's remove this one. So now if I save this code and click on run option, the output is again blinking. If I give 5, so if you see all the stars it has been printed in horizontal, but for us first it should have to print 1 star, it should have to move next line, right? Again it should have to print 2 star, again it should have to move next line. So if we see, so now when the outer loop is 1, so again it will enter into the inner loop. So 1 time. So outer is 1 means 1 plus 1, 2. So 1 comma 2 it run for 1 time. So after printing this we can give one print statement after coming out the inner for loop. So now if I save this and run this code, so the cursor will be blinking. So here if I give 5, if you see all stars has been printed in this way. So here what is happening in this sense? So initially this range is for, so we have given 1 comma n plus 1. So n we have given 5, right? So it is range 1 comma n plus 1, which is 5 plus 1, 6. Range 1 comma 6. Range 1 comma 6 is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up to 5 only it will consider. So here initially the outer is 1. So initially if you see, my outer loop will be 1 because the outer is initially 1. Okay va? So after that it will enter into the loop. My inner loop is what we have given, range 1 comma outer plus 1. Outer is 1, 1 plus 1 it is 2, right? So 1 comma 2 is nothing but just it will execute for one time. So 1 star has been printed in the console page like this. So next, after printing this inner loop, we have given it should have to move for the next line, print. So cursor will be move for the next line. So after, so this has been executed fully, right? So it will coming to the back to its outer loop. Now the outer is what? Initially it is 1. So now it has been incremented. So outer will become 2. So outer has been become 2, and then the inner. So what will happen inner in the sense, range of, so it is 1 plus 2 previously. So 1 plus, so we have outer is 2. So 2 plus 1, it will become 3. So 1 comma 3. 1 comma 3 is nothing but 1 and then 2. So 2 times it should have to execute. So it will print the star. So and then if you see clearly, so here if we are given some space, in the sense it will add that space here too, and then star has been printed. Move to the next line. So again what will happen, outer will become 3. So and then inner will become range of 1 comma, so outer is 3, right? 3 plus 1 it is 4. So range is 1 comma 4 means it will execute 1 2 3. So 3 times loop will enter. So 3 times it should have to print this data. Okay va? So 3 times it will be executed. So that's why star, again second star, again loop repeats, third star. 3 times 3 star has been printed. So like this way only it will iterate up to outer 1 2 3 4 5. So after that there is no data, so it will come out from this whole for loop. Okay, so this is the logic behind this code. So if we run, so I will execute one more time for you guys. So here this is the code. Save this. So this, remove this one comments. Now save this code, run module. If you see, it is blinking for the user input 4. If I give 4 lines it is iterating, right? So based upon that, now the expected is what, this one. So 1 2 6 3 7 10. For this expected, if you see clearly, so first we want 1, next 2 6, next 3 7 10. So in first column we have 1 2 3 4 5, right? So let's see how to bring that. So instead of star, if I give here outer loop, what will happen? So save this code, run. So it is blinking for the user input. See, like this. So here first column data we have get it. So what we can do for getting the remaining data? So here if you see here, what is they have given means, so they given 1 2 3 2 6, right? So what is the difference between 2 and 6? 4 difference. 3 and 7 4. So like that 4 difference is there. So next 7 and 10. For this the difference is 3. So and then 11 13. For this the difference is 2. So like that we have to know what is the difference. So for getting the difference, so in this code, let's see what to do. So now if I change here, instead of outer, if I give here, so my n value minus inner. So here if I give like this, let's see what it is printing now. So now if you see here, so in this what we have given, so here when my j, which is inner for loop, so when my inner is 1 comma outer plus 1, it will execute one time, right? So n is 5, 5 minus inner is nothing but 5 minus 1, it will give 4. Okay va? So here if we save this, and run. It is blinking the cursor. Let's clean this code output. So run. So it is blinking for the user input. If I give 5, so if you see the difference, we have get it. So initially the difference is 4. For the next 3, for the next 2, this is the difference we have to do, right? So now previous code and this code we have to merge so that it will give the final output. For that what we can do in the sense, I will take one variable, let it be temp. So here take one variable temp which is equal to, in this I am going to store my outer. Okay, so and next, so here just I am going to print the temp value. So now what I am going to do, I am going to merge previous code and this code, right? So for that my temp plus equal to, we can use assignment operator, which is n minus inner. So now see guys, so in this what will happen in the sense, if I save this, so run, so here cursor, so here if I give the input is 5, if you see clearly this is the expected output we need, which is 1 2 6 3 7 10. So this is how we have to write the code. So if it is the expected output, we have to see step by step. Don't directly write the code for this program. First we have to analyze the code. It is in which pattern? It is in increasing pattern. So we have to write the code for the increasing pattern. Next we have to concentrate in first column what is the data they have given, 1 2 3 4 5. So to bring that data, what we have to do? Next the difference you have to see. At last we can combine all the codes in one. So this is the final output. So thank you guys. So if you want more coding questions related interview, you can comment. So thanks for watching. If the video is useful, kindly don't forget to subscribe this channel, like and comment and share for your friends. Thank you.